Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Now come on in. Now come. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video. Right?
What's up? I'm back on a Saturday. What's going on, everybody? I hope y'all having a good weekend out there. One more time. Give it up. Show your love. Okay. Show your love. All right. It's a Saturday. I'm trying to fight off a cold. I have it on the ropes. Hopefully, I'll make it to the party tonight because I want to go. But I swear for God, after this live, I'm going to lay my ass down. Lay it down. Lay it down. Lay it down. Put your hand on my... And then plus it's raining outside. That's not making it any better. Oh, my gosh. But y'all, let's get into the show. We have a couple of things to talk about. First of all, I want to apologize because we never got the Keke Palmer. So we're going to get to her. But I do want to start off with the girl Megan Thee Stallion. Because Megan Thee Stallion came out with a new song that we've been waiting for ever since she dropped the teaser for it. Okay, LoverGirl. Bounce it, biggity, 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 bounce it, right? So hold up. Let me see if I can. All right. I'm okay. Because I want to play a little bit. Mwah. First of all, the look is everything to me. Like the hair, this hair. That's why I said it was reminding me of Ciara, because the Promise video, Ciara had hair similar to this. I like how she incorporated, like, it's black, blonde, and brown all mixed together. I thought that was cute. Okay. Your girl has on snow boots, see-through tights, what is giving a wet t-shirt. She is wrapped around a chair. Okay, hold up.
Run to that altar, took me home to his mama, make him empty that wallet.
Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all, hold up. Because I have a favorite part already. I don't know. Where is it at?
My baby.
It's driving me crazy. Okay, listen, shake it. Everybody's ass looks amazing. Okay. All right, hold up. She about to do it. I just want to see that the part where she hits this a hip move that I was really feeling. Okay, y'all, she could have went harder on the rap. I'm gonna just tell you the truth. She could have went harder on the rap, but the video made me like the song more. It was giving Beyonce in these moments. It was giving Drunken Love. Somebody else said Ego. That part, that part when they go hands up, bitch. Listen, yes. Okay, these are hardcore stripper moves. Okay, and I love it. I love the artistry. Okay, I love your showmanship and your style. Now that I've talked to y'all about the parts of this I do like, let's listen to what Megan said, and then we're going to get into the lyrics. Because to be honest, I hate the fact that there was a pop your pussy for your man. I don't mind people saying pop. I don't know why. It was so jarring for her to say pop your pussy for your man. And I was just like, do y'all know how often pop your pussy is quoted in songs? I Googled it today. There are so many songs where somebody quotes pop your pussy in the song. And so I don't understand. But what I did notice is that a lot of other times when somebody was saying pop your pussy, it was a man. So I guess when a man is telling a woman to pop her pussy, it's okay. But when a woman is telling other women to pop their pussy, this is where we have a problem. Okay, fine. I don't know what type of music y'all think Megan makes. It's weird to me because she does the same type of, raunchy, hot girl, I like to fuck rap, right? Like this is her genre. This is her niche. Why every time she come out with something, y'all act more and more surprised by the pattern that's already taken place? She's the hot girl coach. She does workout videos. She shows y'all that she's working on her body. She shows y'all, like, we see her ass all the time. There was an Instagram post not too long ago where she just turned around and started walking away. I watched the whole video maybe like 5 times. I don't understand people that have a problem with people having beautiful bodies, and then not only does the person who has the beautiful body know they have a beautiful body and they like that people like that they have a beautiful body, but also to be a person that actually likes watching beautiful bodies, like seeing them. Like, oh my God, her body is so beautiful. And she twerks like really, really well. For a girl that's not originally from Louisiana, her twerk game is top tier. There aren't many girls that can isolate ass cheeks like this. There are also aren't many rappers that have the same stage presence, that have the same ability to perform choreography. Actually, none of them hoes. Actually, except for Doja Cat. Doja Cat might be the only other rap girl that can fuck with Megan when it comes to stage performance. Okay? Megan has some things to say about, the way people was coming at her. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I told y'all, we're gonna pull up the lyrics, but we're gonna listen to Meg first. But I told y'all I didn't like the lyrics of the song as much. Okay. But I knew I wouldn't, because it was a song about, my man, my man. And in general, yes, I say this. Okay. In general, yes. Okay. Y'all know I like my husband. I like my man. Okay. I think he's great. But Doechii too. I'm sorry, y'all. Of course. Doechii puts on a great stage show. I actually just heard somebody talking about how great her stage show was recently. Um, when it comes to choreography, yes, y'all right. She do be hitting her choreography. I guess I just don't see it as much. Like, I see like all of the artistry she puts into her show, but I haven't been to a live one yet. I've been to Meg's live shows and shit like that. But yeah, no, I want to see Doechii live. Okay. I'm trying to see, because I think there's a show. Was there a show in Houston that I missed that I was thinking about going to? Girl, never mind. Yes, Doechii too. Doechii too. Let's listen to what Meg got to say. Didn't like the lyrics. Lyrics were a tad bit pick me for me. I like to have a level of stoicism when I'm in love with people. So even though, like, I get it, and do your thing, girl, I'm gonna pop my ass to it anyway. I'm gonna say the lyrics anyway. As soon as she put it out, I used it for my husband's birthday. So yeah, like, I get it. But at the same time, I knew I was gonna be rolling my eyes at some point when I was listening to the lyrics. And that's okay, girl. That's okay. All right. You know?
Real hottie, okay? When I do peep online and see what y'all doing, I feel like y'all get so easily riled up and easily discouraged when y'all know people get paid to talk crazy about me. Like, don't it seem a little weird, like how overwhelming a lot of Megan Thee Stallion hate seem? Like, that don't seem right, do it?
No.
It's not, because people are getting paid to do this.
I believe you.
These are bots. These are paid people. Like, if you scroll through some of these people's tweets, it'd be a man that been tweeting about sports for 8 years. Now all of a sudden, he just hate Megan Thee Stallion. These people are getting paid to do this. Stop listening to them.
It's the lifting off the toes.
Bitch, they time up.
Why is you not clocking?
Like, what is it even to hate on? I don't be doing that. I be in the house with my man, with my dogs, watching anime at the studio.
Okay.
But I'm trying to tell you, when I give y'all something to cry about it. All right. Then we can start crying. I ain't gave y'all nothing to cry about yet. Fight back when it's a reason to fight. We're chilling right now, hotties. We're listening to LoverGirl, Dad.
Okay. People are, of course, in the comments fucking hating. Doesn't Rock Nation use bots? I don't know, bitch. I don't know. Not overwhelming at all. Free Tory. Y'all are weirdos. My God, today got a whole kid. Now, what if somebody would shoot her? would it still be free, Tory, if somebody shot that beautiful little girl in the feet when she becomes an adult? Oh,
in the
look.
quiet boreal
Oh, look, you like shooting stuff. Okay, so you don't care about anybody. Oh, let's see. Oh, let's see. He wants to be a gamer. Oh, niggas be having kids and shit. But they be like free Tory. Right. That's very interesting. It's very, 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 very interesting. Um, let's see. We'll start with your friend Cardi. She's associated with all the blogs to talk good about her. I don't know what's happening here. So she and the Latina are the only ones who can't get backlash unless it's paid. LOL. I mean, y'all hate heavily. Y'all do. Y'all can't just not like a song. Y'all can't just not like a song. Y'all have to turn it into a marathon race of slut shaming. Y'all do the fucking most. Y'all act like a whole bunch of niggas that's not getting pussy mad that they not getting pussy. That's how everybody acts to me. Or you're acting like, these glorified church marm women that are in the comments, like just so upset because, oh my God, the ass that they don't have to look at. You're giving gay, honey. A lot of, I don't know what's going on, but the girls being upset, it's giving gay. The guys being upset is giving you're a fucking hater and you wish, okay? Whatever it is, you wish. I need you to go deep down inside yourself and ask, why does it bother me when women look like they having a good time and they like their bodies? Why? Why? Ask yourself, why does that bother me? And if you mention anything about some fucking children, I'ma curse you out. Cause y'all don't care about these kids. And I can't
real
stand
hottie, okay?
I can't stand when y'all act like y'all care about these kids. I feel like as a musician, people should make music for themselves, their fan base, okay? But ultimately, if you are an artist, you make art for yourself. You make the songs you want to listen to, okay? You dance to the videos that you want to dance to, okay? You are an artist. You make shit that you like, and hopefully people will like it, and you'll get a fan base, and then people fuck with your shit. And sometimes they're gonna like it, and sometimes they're not gonna like it, but you should still make it. You should still make the content. Y'all be on motherfucking TikTok trying to convince just make the content. Just make the content. It don't even matter. Just make the content. And then when somebody that's a fucking artist make a song, just kind of like real quick, fun, like just wanted to do it, we got to dissect the motherfucker down to the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s as if there's not a whole bunch of stupid niggas that we could barely understand rapping, making millions of dollars and filling up stadiums. Okay? Y'all are really overly critical of the women. She explained in this clip how she heard the song on TikTok like everybody else did, hit up the producer of said clip, got him to come in, give it a clip. She put something on it while she was in the middle of doing other shit. Apparently, she's filming a lot of stuff. She'll be acting, and it'll be coming out in 2026. That's great. Megan continues to do well while other people continue to be in jail where they belong, because you should not be able to discharge a weapon in the vicinity of another adult as if to scare them or threaten them. I don't care if you meant to do it or not, but that's illegal. And your little munchkin ass shouldn't have had that weapon. And if anybody has bots, it's Tory Lanez. Because when you go and Google Tory Lanez on the internet now, it's like any history he had prior to this case is completely erased. Go Google that motherfucker and see if you can find any of them other cases that he had prior. Everything that was online before has recently, within the past year, been wiped. Year or two, I want to say. Because I remember when I first started talking about the case, it was easy to find shit about him prior to the shooting. Now, after the case and everything, it's like he don't even have a history online prior to the fucking shooting. So yeah, miss me. Okay? People get bots every day, B. I know people get bots. I know people be behind fake pages doing little slick shit in my comments. I peep it all the time. I think it's funny. I think it's funny that you think I'm that stupid. I think that's funny. I be seeing people. I see the type of shit they do. Mention certain people in my comments and shit like that, trying to get a response out of me. That should be mad funny. But yeah, people are weirdos on the internet. I thought everybody knew that. So y'all mad at Megan. Sorry, because I want to look at the lyrics. I think Megan is just being an artist and making a song, and I wish everybody would just either enjoy it or don't. We're gonna critique it. Please understand that, okay? Because that's what we do. We critique everybody else, bitch. You gonna get critiqued, and I think you're okay with it because we're gonna do it anyway. All right. Now, I am glad that she didn't do what Cardi B did. We didn't hear this nigga's name nowhere in the song. That was ideal because you'll be able to sing it again, even if the relationship is over, without having to say the nigga's name. Because we know how much Cardi be over there changing lyrics and shit when she performed live because of how many times she didn't put Offset in a damn song. And I remember back then when she was doing this, she gonna regret putting this nigga name in all her songs and shit. I said it. I said it back then. But let's get into these lyrics. Okay. Kissing, kissing. Oh, mwah. Kissing, kissing. Mm, mm. My man, my man, my man. My baby, dicking me down, spoiling me, driving me crazy. My man, my man, my man, my baby, dicking me down, spoiling me, driving me crazy. Hey, your nigga fantasy, my man reality. I had to lock in when I found out he could handle me. Some niggas call me extra. Okay. My nigga call me pressure. Yeah. This shit be easy when you find somebody on your level. Come on. My nigga say my lady. He never say my bitch. Some niggas make excuses. He make that shit exist. Shit exists. Most niggas want attention. Yeah. My nigga give me his. Yeah, yeah. He know he a star, but he my biggest fan. Yeah. Ah. I want to kiss you. Kissing you is all that I've been thinking of. Mwah. Kissing you is oh, oh. Oh yeah, I want to kiss you. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, my man, my man, my man, my baby, my baby. Whoa, dicking me down, spoiling me, driving me crazy. Ah, my man, my man, my man, my baby, my baby. Hey, dicking me down, spoiling me, driving me crazy. Let me talk to you right quick. See, when she said that, I thought we was about to get into some, you know what I'm saying? Like I thought she was going to like go into something like that, but she didn't. Okay. Hey, let's skip the small talk, and make some big moves. I know you feeling me. You know I'm feeling you. A very freaky girl. You heard what Gucci said. First, I give you my number, then you give me some head. Yes. Don't need no GPS. I know. Listen, the reason why is because that's my song. Anyway, uh, right? Because you're in the front seat. I mean, in the back seat. I can't remember. It's my song though. Anyway, don't need no GPS. Nope. I know what's going down, down. You got that Love Jones, baby. You 90s fine. I ain't like that line that much. We could have we could have did better with that, Meg. I'm from Splash Town. Okay. You know I keep it wet. Okay. Might have gave him that good, but I gave him the best. Mwah. Mwah. Woo. Okay, because you know we use a Gucci line. So burr. Okay. And then she in the refrain, pop that pussy for your man. Pop that pussy for your man. Pop that pussy for your man, bitch. Why you gotta talk to me like this? Like, this felt angry. Who tried to fuck that white boy, girl? Who tried to fuck that white boy that you with? Stop. Pop that pussy for your man, okay? Pop that pussy for your man. Why you fucking people, nigga? Need to find your own man, bitch. Okay, that's advice. Words to live by. And then that continues on, and then we get the kissing, kissing. And then there's a third verse. Hey, he goes so deep in that pussy, it's like he looking for something. A tight squeeze, but he still gonna make his way through that tunnel. Yeah, I might bend over, but ain't folding for nothing. I turn his house into a home. I'm one hell of a woman. I'm so beautiful, gorgeous. He tell me every morning, I'm the type of fine make a nigga run to that altar. Took me home to his mama, make him empty that wallet. He be running to that phone, fuck round, trip when I call it. Ah. Okay, and then pop that pussy for your man. Yeah, okay, so she did 3 verses, and I feel like you could have gave us 2 longer verses, okay, and 1 pop that pussy at the end. So whoever produced this track, not the track individually, but you know, produced the whole song. Cause I know Jacob, the guy of TikTok did the original production of the track. That's not what I mean. The way it was paced and placed, okay? She needed to be rapping faster. There needed to be more words. And we needed less choruses and less pop your pussy for your man. And just put the pop your pussy for your man at the end, right? That should have been the going out. Mwah. Pop that pussy for your man, as a fade out. That should have went into the fade out to pop the pussy for your man. And then we should have had at least 2 like long verses with 1, 2, 3, about 3, 4 choruses. This is too much. But I imagine that, and I also love the visual for the song as well. Put that up. I love that. That's real, real cute. She looked real good. I'm gonna tell you what the other thing is though. The other thing is that shit, I lost my train of thought. Fuck. Megan Act 3. Okay, come on, Megan Act 3. I'm looking forward to whatever else that's gonna be. Because I like Meg. I like Meg, y'all. I didn't like the last project as much as the previous, but so what? There were times where Erykah Badu, my favorite artist, would come out with stuff. I would like one album more than the other album. That don't mean I don't like them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just feel like the song structures. Oh yeah, somebody said it felt incomplete. It does. And that is because of the way it was paced. I don't know why they did it like that. I do feel like it was rushed. And I feel like I would have rather her taken more time than to put this song out rushed. And that's what I was gonna say. The music taking up so much space is because I think it's supposed to be a dance song. Like a lot of people right now, y'all, whenever times are hard in the world, people are either going to make music that's going to make you kind of escape, or they're going to make music that's supposed to bring you together, like Kirby. Y'all heard Kirby, right? Is you on our side or is you faking? Is you trying to leak our information? Is you a prophet or is you for profit? Is you for yourself or for the nation? It's toxic logic. Nasty. All right. Okay. Listen, girl, I love it. I love it. I'm not even gonna lie. I like the song with her and Crit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm feeling it. Okay. So you do have people that are creating songs that I feel like are more jiving with what we need right now. But please remember that at the same time as everybody's being political, you also need music that is escapism. Because if you can't find any joy or pleasure or fun or happiness, what are we doing all of this for? Okay. So I feel like people have, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody has their placement in the situation. There are times where we're gonna need the Kirby's of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like we need more of the Kirby's of the world, to be honest. But at the same time, yes, no, I still need to bounce it big to big. Like, no, I still need Megan. Okay. I listen to Megan a lot. And I feel like people don't listen to Megan. That's why you don't know that every song is not exactly the same. And when you actually listen to her full albums, she'll have songs that's about her feelings, songs about her accomplishments. Yes, in general, it is pussy popping music, but there is soul there. There is like a feel there. There's emotion there. That's why Traumazine was so fucking good. But I don't care what nobody like talking about. That is literally one of my favorite albums of all time, Traumazine. Like, so yeah, Megan working with Missy Elliott would be ideal. That would be ideal because she really does need somebody that's gonna help her elevate her sound just a tad bit. Because she is one of the best rappers out there as far as I'm concerned, male or female. But y'all don't never give the women the same credit y'all give these ate up in the back of the neck ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think Megan is out here doing her thing, and I like the song, and I would definitely be listening to it while shaking ass at the gym. Okay, so then the girly JT, she previewed a song, Comment Girls Gone Wild, to unlock official release date. Okay, you're trying to get engagement, trying to see what we doing, because last time you didn't really sell a lot, so we trying to see what's going on. Got it. If you wanna take a ride with a bad bitch, Okay, I'm gonna hope I don't get flagged for that, but I can already tell you I don't know what that's about. I don't know who that's for, but it's not for me. Look, somebody first comment is giving Lil Uzi or Leslie produced it. It sounds like cocaine music, does it? Sounds like meth music, low key. Well, we wish her all the luck, JT City Girl. But as I have said, and I will continue to say, until y'all hoes get back together, I ain't really trying to hear much of nothing. I'm gonna be real with y'all, okay? Until y'all hoes get back together and stop letting these niggas tear y'all asunder. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. All right. So I didn't talk about Marvin Sapp. I know y'all wanted me to talk about Marvin Sapp. Let's talk about Marvin Sapp. Okay, because I love the fact that everybody's being honest and showing their true selves. That way we can go away with any more illusions that y'all have the moral compass y'all pretend to have. And let's just start calling it what it is. Y'all are pimps. So Marvin Sapp said, let's have an honest conversation and please read thoroughly. I'm sure he meant thoroughly, thoroughly, okay, before you respond. Nigga, I wish that your Ice Cube looking ass would have proofread before you wrote that. Morning thought. Let's have an honest conversation. How is a pastor wrong for publicly raising finances to advance ministry, feeding families, funding outreach, building community? Yet those who attack the church for doing so are simultaneously generating income through algorithms, clicks, and controversy? Why is that a question? One raises resources to build the body. The other uses the body's perceived flaws to build a brand. Not perceived, nigga. That's a part of the fucking problem. It's not a perceived flaw. This is, in fact, a flaw that y'all act like pimps when it comes to receiving money from y'all congregations. Now, I don't know what's confusing about this, but I get taxed, nigga. Do you? Does your church income get taxed? Because YouTube income get taxed. And they don't tax straight out. So I gotta pay out of pocket sometimes, and it be hard. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get on a payment plan with the IRS and all of this shit. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about or who you think you talking to, Marvin. But you're not talking to idiots here. We are well aware as social media commentators, content creators, whatever, especially those of us that speak on current events and pop culture and these things. But y'all always try to downplay what we do as if what we do is not vital to culture. Reflection of the culture, conversation around what is happening in the culture is vital to the growth of said culture. I know, people like to talk bad about people. Like, I don't feel like I am scamming anybody. I feel like y'all scamming people because y'all give people hope. Y'all feed them a Bible and a religion that really was meant for their degradation, for their exploitation, and you make money off of it. And then y'all make money off that type of preaching that tells people that if they are financially incentivized, if they have money, if they have cars, a nice house, that means God bless them. As if God has forgotten about poor people who are there because of rich people. But y'all will what is it? What is it called? It's a certain type of preaching that they do. But it's a preaching that makes people think that having money and monetary gain is a sign of their spiritual involvement. When the truth of the matter is, I don't think anything could be further from the truth. Yes, prosperity gospel. Thank y'all. Prosperity preaching. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Yes, I think that's cap, to be honest. I think it's cap. I think it's exploitive. And I think that it turns a blind eye to the realities of the situation. And the realities of the situation is that some people are redlined into systems that dictate how much money they are going to make for the foreseeable future, their generation and 20 to 30 years down the line. Unless they can bounce a fucking ball or fuck the right old person. or run into the right exec that's still going to exploit them. Like, there aren't a lot of ways to get rich in our society, to be very fucking clear. So when y'all act like people are poor because they don't have enough faith, I really want to punch y'all in the fucking throat. I do. Being poor has nothing to do with faith. Being poor is in fact something that is being intentionally made that way. The struggle is created, manufactured, if you will. We live in a fucking labyrinth that somebody else created that puts all of these blockers up to make us think we can accomplish something that we really can't based on our socioeconomic status and our race. Everybody essentially at large in America, they will be making the same amount of money, maybe one step up or one step down than their parents. So if you came from very poor parents, you're probably gonna either be poor or be slightly above that. Most people are not gonna get to the top 10% to millionaire status. That's not most people. Most people are making just enough to get by, but they're under the illusion that they're not. They're under the illusion that they're just one big idea away from being Jay-Z and Beyonce or some shit. And the funny part about it is those people, celebrities, are put in place, even when they don't realize it, they are put in place purposefully to be aspirational to everybody that is influenced by the celebrity. Makes you think you can acquire something that you really can't acquire based on your socioeconomic standing, your race. And that's not to say that you shouldn't believe in yourself, because I do believe there's a level of, once you recognize the roadblocks that they are putting in front of you, you can decide that I'm not going to live based on that. Move that shit out the way. I'm going to do it my own way. I'm going to make it my own way. And that's what a lot of us do online. That's how we got here. Especially people like me and Funky Dineva and Jamie, and you know what I'm saying? And Niecy, like Niecy still works a regular job, but there's a lot of us that did work regular jobs. We did go to college. We did all the shit that people told us to do. And that system out there was still trying to work us like fucking slaves, no matter how much they told us having an education was supposed to mean we wouldn't have to work that hard. Now, when everybody starts to get on social media and make content creation another form of income for people to be able to live well without slaving, y'all turn that into something to slave about too. Because now niggas got to make 10, 12 fucking videos a day in order to make, a reasonable amount of money on this bitch, depending on who you are. A lot of it is algorithm, luck, consistency, who you know, who you do collabs with. So many things to take into consideration. And there's a lot of disrespect for what we do, but essentially we are this time frame, this century's version of social commentators. And social commentators have always been the people that y'all go to for philosophy. The people y'all go to, like when you go, and look at some of the philosophers of previous times, they did the exact same shit that we do. They paid attention to what was going on in the news, in media, in plays, in books, in music, in politics, and they reflected it back to everybody through writing. Because we are in 2025, we reflect it back to everybody via the internets. But it's the same concept. So, and also Pastor Marvin Sapp and everybody, it's not lost upon me that we have the same gift. That's another thing. Those of us that get up here and talk our shit, we have the same gift as you. So the fact that you you tried to take some type of moral high ground with people that's not even playing that game is crazy to me. Like, we're not trying to have a moral high ground. We're not trying to scam or gyp the people following us. At least I'm not. People I know not. We create content, and that's what we get paid for. People like us, and that's what we get paid for. Not selling anybody dreams or hope or anything. The difference. The difference. Also, again, not tax. What is it called? Not tax exempt. Okay, get the fuck out of here. Let me continue because I had to go off on a tangent because I can't stand stupid shit. Different motives, same monetization, acting as if you have better motives. I don't think people in church are automatically better people than content creators on the internet because a lot of us move exactly the same in some ways. Like, please stop. It's the same gift. It's the gift of gab. It is the gift of gab. It's the same gift. Not just the same monetization. And it is different motives. It is different motives. I'm not trying to pimp anybody out their money by using religion. You right. Different motives. So the real question is, because this felt like a personal attack. Just saying. Even though I hadn't really went in that hard, I feel like this was a personal attack on all, CCs. And since I am, okay, a CC, why not? The real question is, if both are benefiting financially, one is for the church and the other is for personal gain from the conversation around ministry. What's personal gain? What is personal gain, Marvin? Because ain't you going to get paid? Don't you get paid from what you do? What do you mean, personal gain? Don't you get paid? Don't y'all have personal things from the money y'all make doing church shit? What are you talking about? And another thing, I don't know about everybody else, but I know when I have, the people around me that need, they have as well. It's not always, I don't always have to be out here finding strangers to give to. When there are people that are close to me that when they call me and they need me, if I got it, I got you. Everything ain't always just about us individually either. And even the presumption of that is rude and out of touch with reality. And the reason why I keep going back to Funky Dineva is because I saw his video about this on TikTok. And I see how much Q helps his family, how much he helps the people in his family when they need him. So it's like you act like we're just out here walking alone and nobody depends on us and nobody, calls on us for help for shit. Like, as if church people are the only ones that give charity or something. Why is one labeled manipulation while the other is celebrated as authenticity? Because there is one being honest and one pretending to be something and lying about who they are. Now, there are a lot of content creators that are full of shit, just like the pastors. I'm not one of them. And so I can only speak to me. But overall, content creators are getting on the internet, talking shit, telling you I'm talking shit. I now get paid to do that. You enjoy my content. You come here all the time. Support. Period. It's not the same thing as people giving me money, Cash App, super chats, and I'm like, yeah, y'all better give me some fucking money, or that's not enough. Y'all need to give me some more money. Like, nobody does that. I feel like Google need to give me more money. But nobody talks to, their subscribers or their supporters when they give them something like, oh, you better give me money, and where the rest of it at? Where's the rest? No. Nigga be mad, be happy about 99 cents popping up on their screen. Appreciative of every penny we get on this motherfucker. It is not the same. That's a nice try, thick neck. That was a real nice try. But a lot of y'all, y'all not that smart, and people give y'all credit for being smarter than y'all actually are. The fuck? Let's move on. Keke, let's get to it. Okay.
All right, say cheese. Cheese. Okay. I know I got some explaining to do. I got it. Let's start with the elephant in the room.
Yes, I'm Asian. Yes, my family's Black. And yes, I've always been hard to miss.
This is Coco.
College is what you make it. Once you immerse yourself in the opportunities here, I'm sure that you will find W has so much to offer.
I mean, too hoe or not too hoe.
Don't forget who you are. Coco, that girl, Jackson.
For a lot of people, this is hard to understand, but Black culture is the only culture I know.
Okay.
Tiger, pride.
Okay. So y'all see what it is. People felt like this was tone deaf. And once I looked at it and I thought about it, I felt the same way. I felt that it was tone deaf. And then I made a video about it and I was reading some of the comments. I need for y'all to understand something. Our distaste for this has nothing to do with a show that has Asian and Black people in it together. I don't know where y'all got that from. I hate when I will actually take the time to explain why something is problematic and motherfuckers will still be in my comments creating reasons instead of actually listening to what I said. It's so often that I want to tell people to listen to the video again, watch the video again. Like, the issue with this concept, and there is another concept that's similar that I'm going to show y'all in a minute. The issue with this concept is that in 2025, under the current climate, we don't need any more stories telling Black people how to be more inclusive to outsiders in our spaces. I don't think that's our problem. At some point, we have to look at the reason why content is being created, okay? Watching a show about an HBCU that centers around somebody that is not Black is tone deaf in 2025 under this current circumstances. It's tone deaf. We don't need to be more inclusive. We don't need to be more understanding of other people. We need to be more inclusive and understanding of our fucking selves. We hate ourselves. We hate each other. We hate other Black people. We hate gay Black people. We hate trans Black people. There are other people that we need to be building our empathy with. And it is not other ethnicities of people. We happily support everybody but ourselves. That's not our issue. If y'all wanted to make a fucking show about people being inclusive, it should have been the other way around. Make some white people be inclusive to a Black person and an Asian person going to a school under no DEI or some shit. And then they think because, they've been working on this concept for 10 years. Fuck that mean? People work on hot garbage for 10 years. What does that mean? And I'm not saying that I wouldn't be able to watch it and just enjoy it for content's sake. But if we actually are to critique why somebody would create a show like this, then we have to admit that we're always centering other people in our spaces, and we need to be getting away from that. If we're having a real deeper conversation about content that's being made that's supposed to spark some type of moral compass, and that's what that is. That's what that is. Like, stop fucking playing with me. I'm not stupid. I went to college, bitch. Okay? I study film and television. I know that the subject matter of the film, what's happening in the film or the television show, the meaning of it, the feeling that it brings up out of people is the point. And if the point is to make us look at an Asian girl with a Black scent, wearing our culture like a fucking costume, don't get me wrong, people do it to Asian people too. Okay? But, like, exactly, who is it for? Because it can't be for Black people right now. But people's critique of it was absolutely, I feel like, honest. The critique was real. It was real, y'all. It was real. And you could not like the critique, but it is what it is. Now let's see what Keke said about it. Because Keke was upset that people critiqued her. Y'all know Keke tired of y'all critiquing her for everything she do. Y'all used to just love every little thing she did. Now, before I let her talk, she says, as a professional tap dancer and court jester for most of my life. So you already starting off condescending. So you already starting off letting us know that you not listening to what we actually saying. You just see us as a whole bunch of complaining ass bitches that want you to tap dance and be a court jester and do all of this other shit. Like, we want you to just be out here performing like a fool and not somebody of substance. That's what it sounds like you saying to us, just off rip. Talking about not complaining. Yeah, you are. I can tell you that it's imperative people of color have jobs outside of just being the talent or the player on the team. It's my mission with Key Networks to help fund and support creators of color behind the scenes, giving them a chance to tell their own story. So because some Black girl made this, we wasn't supposed to have a critique for it?
Hey, you guys, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I wanted to chop it up real quick about this series called Southern Fried Rice that's premiering on Key TV. that is receiving some controversial feedback. Now, Southern Fried Rice was created by Nakia Stevens. And while I can't speak to her inspiration for the show, I can speak to her dedication as a creative. I mean, Nakia has written, show ran, and produced 4 shows alongside her Damn Right Originals team with Key TV. And Key TV has proudly invested over $500,000 on her creations. And I say that because it's not easy to obtain that kind of investment.
It's not.
And Key TV, this is the ethos of the company. It's a network not just because it has stars and shows or has talent, but because it's about the people who create the shows and connecting them. I mean, we have Alex King, a Black queer creator that made the short film Keep Me in Mind. We have Antoine LaShae, who created the horror story Blue Forest. We have Cousin M by a father and son duo, Rosero and Eric McCoy. Chelsea Sanders, who created Make It Make Sense and Unlabeled by Lawrence Murray. Chelsea also did Dear Keke. Look, what you like is subjective, but the support of Black creatives is not. And it's a task that Key TV takes on with pride, because if you want to be a creative, you have to be able to create. And that takes money. And it's Key TV's mission to find the funds for you to be in practice, for you to experience trial and error, and to take your projects off the page and get more than one chance to do it in action. So whether you like it all or some or none, I say give these creatives a chance to grow as we continue to grow in supporting them. So God bless you guys. And like I said, Nakia has Southern Fried Rice that's coming out most recently, but she has Nepotista, Ho and Tails, and Psychology of Fuckboys. That's also some great stuff for you to check out. Take care. Thanks for listening. Holla at your girl.
Okay. Yo, girl. Okay. While I respect what Keke is coming from, as far as I want to help Black creatives, and people have to make the content, and it's gonna be trial and error. Yeah, I agree with that. But I also want y'all to understand, a part of the trial and error is when people tell you you've made a fucking error. This is that part. People are making a negative critique. Okay. And maybe nobody's saying that the girl should never make content again. Nobody's saying that Keke should shut down Key TV. We just saying this specific project is tone deaf, and we feel like it falls in line with the way you tend to be tone deaf in general. Keke, you do. You had this situation with Trey Songz, and that kind of gave a vibe of speaking up for women, and you have a DV situation, and people speak up for you, and then you come out and you do all of this fucking promoting and protecting for abusive men. Like, that's conflicting, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then you say you pro-Black and you care about Black creators, but then you create content that in some ways is a problem for Black creatives, because we are decentered in our own spaces, and that is a part of the problem. So yes, funding for the project, but why is this the project? Because sometimes, if that matters too. I'm not saying that the girl should never make anything again. Nobody's saying that Key TV need to be shut down. We just saying that this seems like another example of you being tone deaf, talking out of both sides of your neck. It's a very human thing. Nobody's stoning you for it, but we got our good eye on you and your problematic ways, bitch. That's all. And at the end of the day, sometimes bad press is good press, because people was literally on TikTok, trashing it, but they watched it. I didn't watch it, but I saw a lot of people that did watch it, and I saw, the premise of it, and I was like, I'm straight off that. Now, I do want to show y'all another show, like in line with supporting creators, period, because I mentioned it on my social media. There was another creator that came out with a similar concept about going to a HBCU, but this time it was a biracial girl who was raised by a white family.
You must be Naima. Welcome to Patterson College. You are gonna love it here. Over there are the dorms, but you'll be the apartments with us. Unless you find yourself a little cutie. Oh, you probably don't date Black guys, huh?
I'm just now realizing I never really fit in.
Snacks for the party. Are you gonna change into something in my place?
I'm gonna wear this.
Really? I want you to loosen up tonight. Let's have some fun. I shouldn't be the only one on the dance floor with rhythm.
It's hard to know who you are when you don't know where you came from.
Transferring to Patterson College? Absolutely not.
Baltimore's going to be a lot different than Massachusetts.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Xavier. I'm Jordan. Samir.
Brittany.
Naima.
You got first month in cash? Oh, Brittany, your girl don't rock the bus.
Well, no. It's not like that. It's
No, I get it. You bougie.
What you eat?
well, I like tofu.
Like with adobo?
What?
Lowry's.
Sorry?
Obey.
I don't know what that is. Oh, I saw you jumping over there. That was pretty cool.
Pretty cool. You're not from Baltimore, is you?
You like comics?
Black people can't like comics.
I love comics and I'm black.
Oh, you've seen Boys in the Hood, right? Knowledge is the foundation of all things, right? So don't ever underestimate what you bring to the cipher. You cool. So own it.
Okay. And this is Three Blind Mice. All right, by Amani Nia Robinson. And I believe you can watch this on YouTube. So y'all see how it was very like similar, right? Both going to HBCUs, both, people kind of looking at you like you're not black enough. You know what I'm saying? But at least this person is biracial. You know what I'm saying? And it is giving Save the Last Dance. At the end, you know what I'm saying? B-Roll, it was giving. Come on, son. Come on. You got to relax, son. Say what? Yeah. Girl, you know what's up. All right, you got to, all right, come on. Ooh. Say what? Bow. Bitch, don't make me do it. Okay? You gotta run that jacket. That shit is tight, son. Son. Okay. Three Blind Mice is a web series about a black girl who was raised by white parents who decided to go to an HBCU to discover her blackness. This would be good on her network. It would be. Better than, Blackanese, Blackanese. I'm still black, though, okay? Because it's like, girl, we know about the girls like that. Did y'all see what happened with Lovely Mimi? Speaking of the girls that's like that, did y'all see what happened with Lovely Mimi, girl? They said Lovely Mimi down there running a sweatshop, y'all. They said that Lovely Mimi, y'all remember her from Love and Hip Hop, right? Hold up. Let me see if I can find the story on TikTok. Hold up. Lovely Mimi. Child, a Blasian that love a nigga in a toxic relationship. Is this the one?
So the video I posted last night about Mr. Stretch, Mimi's man, being Vietnamese for the professors in the English.
Okay, I missed that part. Damn. Y'all know what she looked like though, right? But yeah, no, they say she down there running a sweatshop, and they said that she be putting fucked up ass nail stuff, like whatever the type of nail stuff you're not supposed to be using no more. She be putting that. Oh girl, we should have known they was gonna break up, because I don't know why y'all think that shit funny or cute. I've seen some videos like that. I don't know why y'all think that shit cute to pretend to fight each other all the time on the internet. Sometimes when I see that shit, I'm like, that ain't no joke. Niggas be wanting to hit y'all. Here you go.
Love and Hip Hop's Lovely Mimi has been in the news lately, and it really disturbed me, and I don't see a lot of people talking about it. So Lovely Mimi was on Love and Hip Hop. Now she's an influencer with her husband, her children, but she's known in the community as a celebrity nail tech. She has these long, elaborate nails. She's supposed to be able to do all these crazy designs. Well, they saying that Lovely Mimi is running a chop shop. And from what I saw, I definitely think so. Allegedly, but it's looking like a chop shop to me. There's a lot to the story. Let's talk about it. So although I don't have a license in any type of nail art or anything, I'm someone who takes really good care of their nails. These are my real nails. These are not fake nails. These are not tips. Sometimes my nails get so long I have to cut them down. They're my real nails on both sides. So I know a little something about how to take care of your nails, how to keep them long and healthy.
Chop shops can sometimes mean when you overwork people. Like, you have like a fast turnover rate. And basically you just have a whole bunch of people in there probably working under the table, you know what I'm saying? But shop like that. But no, I'm not even gonna let her whole video play, because if y'all want to go support her content, y'all should. Everybody hate Chrissy. Because I saw it on Instagram first. But she, at some point, I think she showed pictures of what was happening to people's nails from using that shit.
5 years. 75% less. At salons, no ma'am. Do not go near, mind you, this.
Hold up, is that him? Either way, it looked real nasty, y'all. It looked real nasty. I'm not even gonna front on y'all. People had like burns and whole, yeah.
This is what EMA looks like acrylic. EMA is a cosmetic grade acrylic that is safe to use and does not cause side effects. And of course, the thing that does not cause side effects is more expensive. So she's in there running a chop shop trying to cut cost. Now, trigger warning, here's the photo of the uses of methyl methacrylate. You see here, there's a bluish beat up nail, totally tore up nail bed, burns in the side of your finger because that's not supposed to touch your skin, inflammation in your nail beds, completely whited, run over, scratched off nails, horrible for your hands. And it looks like something that later on down the line would leave your skin open to like cancer, doesn't it? I'm going to read this quick face.
But yeah, so they say that's what she over there doing, girl. But we know about them, and we be letting them come to the cookout. So, you know, you ain't gotta tell us. You ain't gotta tell us. We were talking about NBA YoungBoy the other day, and his mama came on live to tell us, girl, that his wife is the only one that matter. I'm like, oh, really? To a cheating nigga, the wife is the only one that matter. Word, mama, young boy, never going rich again, whatever the fuck, never broke again, girl. Cause I blame her. Like I'm sorry, I blame the mama. Like,
boys, Q Trail and Star and all his baby mamas ain't got nothing to do with it. That boy married. He got a motherfucking wife. They're married. I don't care how long, how y'all fucking switch it around or put it or whatever, how y'all want to look at it. Y'all ain't married, don't know how to be married, probably would never be married. Stay out that girl motherfucking mouth and business. It don't bother nobody. Just don't bother nobody. Every baby mama, every baby daddy get into it. Fuck my baby daddy. That nigga ain't no good. Fuck him. He don't do for his kids. I ain't fucking with his kids. That's normal. That's life. That's what motherfucking.
That is not normal. Not normal.
And motherfucking women do. They used to love each other and don't get down no more. That's how they work. Let me tell you something. Anytime anybody want me, anytime you want me to get your children and take them to their motherfucking daddy, I'm gonna get them children and I'm gonna take them to the daddy. If you beefed out with me and you don't want to call me and you beefed out with your baby daddy, how the hell your baby gonna see the daddy if you beefed out with them?
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck how the baby gonna see their daddy? If the daddy can't figure out a way to see his child, I don't understand why we even having a conversation. Who gives a fuck?
The mama and the daddy, the mama and the daddy. I don't beef with nobody. I love everybody. Anybody that knock on my door, your children coming in. I don't give a fuck. They ain't got nothing to do with Kentrell. When it come to my grandchildren, fuck Kentrell. My grandchildren are welcome, and I'm gonna take them to see their damn daddy. You see what I'm saying? That boy married. He married. So stop saying that, oh, Shawana don't fuck with this and Shawana don't fuck with that one. He married. Jazz first. I don't give a fuck. She first over all the baby mamas. She first over any motherfucking thing. Anything y'all think y'all motherfucking know, or anything y'all think y'all want to motherfucking know, she first. She first. All my grandchildren are welcome. You lie, y'all ain't finna spread that motherfucking lie about them children couldn't get in there. The bitch is on lockdown, bitch. That's their daddy. That's Kamara daddy. That's all they did.
I'm about to say, please, man, we don't have time for you to name all of the children. Please don't do that. Please.
That are his children. The children, that stage is not just for Kentrell, that's for his children too, bitch. He love all his. So I don't care about who they say he got.
Ma'am, just take the bonnet off. Just take the bonnet off. I'm gonna tell y'all don't listen. I don't care how much money the nigga got. I don't care who he is. I wouldn't even want but you know, I'm not the type of woman that would have a baby for a YN. But I wouldn't even want my child around a grandmama. I wouldn't want my child around that nigga. That's all right. Don't worry about it. He ain't got no daddy. This nigga Jesus baby, okay? God.
Davis, he say he is, they say he is. All my grandchildren are motherfucking welcome. He ain't with their mamas, but they still are friends to me if they want to be. That's what I gotta say today. As far as Trail,
Yeah. You could tell she just like feeling like she in charge. Like you could just tell. Sometimes mamas, no matter what, like especially hood mamas, no matter what, they gonna fit some type of like bottom bitch quota, right? Because don't it come off like you a handler, like you dealing with all of the bitches, and you know, it's okay, son, I got it. You know, like I don't like all of that. She probably ain't even 40. She better be fucking 40 looking like that. That's a hard life down there in BR. Mm-hmm. It's a hard life down there in BR. Okay? Mm-mm. Mm-mm, girl. Pray for the children. Because, yeah. I don't feel like ain't nothing good coming out that situation. If y'all think money is the only thing that's good, if y'all think money make people good, then fine. Something good came out of that. But if y'all think all of the other shit like empathy, you know what I'm saying? Like responsibility, like intelligence, like forethought, you know what I'm saying? Like a whole bunch of shit. Like, child, no, young boy is not from New Orleans. He is from Baton Rouge, a red motherfucking stick. He is not from Nouveau Orleans, okay? He is not from the New Orleans.
You need an assistant. So here's the thing, as far as having an assistant. Years ago, I had an assistant. She was a grand ball. Ended up getting me into mad shit. Like, this didn't trust it. I was like, you know what? I'm done. Well, I had enough. Matter of fact, I had two assistants, really. The first one was cool as shit. But Wednesday, we out of town. They hanging out. I'm in my room, you know, resting, chilling, whatever. My friends and my assistant, they all went out. Comes to find out the next day, they slid off with some group of guys that was like in the industry that I know them. And these niggas, well, these people, I don't even want to say, I'm trying to take the N word out of my vocabulary. These mother effers was doing cocaine. I didn't even know she was a coke user. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Like, you can't be doing white lines. You need an assistant. So here's the thing, as far as having an assistant. Years ago, I had an assistant. She was a grand ball. Yeah, off time, like she had to go. Like, and she was really, really cool. But she just had to go. And the other one, she was just a bozo and a bird, too groupied out. Like, and it took me a little while to see it, but so yeah. So after that, I was like totally turned off from assistants.
That's because y'all choose assistants from off the streets. Y'all get assistance by word of mouth. Y'all don't get people that come from some type of, company. Like, what be going on? Like, and I know you ain't calling nobody a fucking bird. Girl.
My nephew, who I love, and I feel like he was probably like the best one that I ever had. And it's kind of because we think the same. He think like me. Like, I feel like as an assistant, you need to be able to function. Like, yes, you can do the itemized list of things that I request, but you need to also be able to think on your own, like on the fly. If you can't reach me or if something that I said is not there, like, try to think of the best possible solution. If you got to call me for every single thing, like, why are you even here? Like, it's just a little bit annoying, you know? Yeah, or
Yeah. They said that they don't want to pay because in New York City, that $90K for an executive assistant. Yeah, it does seem like you be trying to pay under the table and y'all get these hood girls that's all excited to be in a fucking room because you don't have a legitimate agency helping you get an assistant because you trying to cut corners. Yeah, Remy got a network coming out. Everybody want to have a fucking network. Okay, girl, we'll see how it all plays out. Good luck. Where else do I want to go? I wanted to go here. Why are niggas so weird? Y'all, Ray Face is one of the thirstiest, clout chasing ass niggas I have ever seen. Like, he said this nigga real scrappy, real little scrappy, been speaking on me for a long time. Okay, type in Ray Face and Scrappy in YouTube. Nigga got 80 videos speaking on me and trying to get my teeth out like his teeth be out. What he said? And I couldn't ever say shit when I was at Love and Hip Hop because he a bitch and he would have got me cut. He already was complaining about me and saying he not filming if I'm anywhere around shaking my head. Boy, you a real pussy and I need that fade ASAP. This ain't clout. Don't run now. Boy, you a bitch. And I show you that you a bitch. Puss ass boy. Stop speaking on me. You been speaking on me since I started fucking your baby mama and taking care of your kids, pussy boy. Stop referencing me before I come see you. And I know exactly where you at. So stop playing with me. Ho. Whatever the fuck that is. Somebody said now that TV set it up. We gonna need some real OGs in Atlanta to make this guy real little scrappy be a man and stand on all that he was talking on live because I know he ain't gonna do nothing unless cameras and security around. So Frost, Jock, so Kirk and Jock, make him be a man and stand up for himself. This guy got Bam hitting me, trying to fight me for him.
I know y'all like to be entertained and stuff like that. Y'all like to watch these little dudes and little young ladies on these little podcasts or on their little live or whatever they doing. But do fact checks when they talking, man.
What we were supposed to do a fact check on Scrappy. Let us know, because don't nobody know him and don't nobody really care. Like we supposed to stop. We supposed to stop him from telling us a story we didn't know he was gonna tell us, and be like, "Hey, nigga, wait a minute." So I did some research, and it says this day at this time. This is not the news. That's not what it's gonna give. We don't even care that much. Okay. Like, nobody care that much, nigga. What are you talking about?
Them fact checks, man. Don't, like, we cannot have people just running around here talking about people like they know them, like they done met them in real life. Some of these groupies, some of these women's is groupies. You know what I'm saying? You cannot.
You mean like your baby mama? Because let's be motherfucking clear. Your baby mama is a groupie. You fucked your baby mama, the groupie, raw during a threesome and got her pregnant. And I just kind of feel like I don't want to hear no high ground bullshit from you. I don't.
Talk about it. I'm not finna answer you at all if I don't know you. Like, I'm just because you knew somebody I used to be with, or just because you knew my sister, my mama, but just because you know the people I deal with.
Like, just because you know everybody in my family, that don't mean you know me. And that's real.
It don't mean you know me. So if you got something going on with the people that I deal with, you can't mention me and expect me to even think nothing of it. I'm not doing that. I'm not going that. No, I'm not doing that. Nope, ain't got time. You know, real men do.
You got time. You got time. I don't want you to, but you do have time. Don't fucking front. You ain't got nothing to do.
Do real things. Real men do not get on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah. I know y'all like to be entertained.
Real men don't what? Real men don't what? Because you done been on the internet arguing like a bitch before. Chaotic, anybody?
Let me tell you something. Some of these dudes, man, they clout chasing so hard, man. They just want you to say their name. They want you.
That is very true. That is very, very true. Daryl, you are right about that. I'm glad you ignoring this nigga. Okay? I'm glad you ignoring him because he's trying way too hard. It's sad.
Nah, buddy. I ain't saying none of that. Cause I don't know you, don't want to know you. Wasn't gonna ever know you. Ain't gonna know you. Don't want to know you. Once again, I hope I
hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you. Okay? And before I sip my drink that I'm sure someone's spitting. Oh, sorry, y'all.
In the same vicinity, I just walk right past you and don't see you. Like, that'd be the best bet. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You ain't gonna get nothing out of me. You know what I'm saying? That ain't. I'm on some whole other. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting some money. I'm taking care of my babies. And guess
why you looking at us like you want to fuck us? Like, you talking about some money. I thought he about that. He said his kid. I thought you about to say some pussy. That's what it looked like you was about to say.
Did he give you any trouble with this, or?
Yeah, well,
what God done put me in a position where I don't work so hard and so long that some of that.
I feel like you didn't work so long and so hard. Have you? Have you, Scrappy? Maybe. I don't know. I don't live your life, but I just know that like there were times where I feel like you wasn't doing nothing and everybody else was going to work. So I don't know. Maybe there was that time before everybody started caring about your music again, before you know, did the Millennium Tour or whatever that resurgence of Millennium early 2000s bootylicious bubblegum ass music, you know what I'm saying? That's what that, you know, if I don't give a damn, you don't give a fuck. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't start no shit. Yeah, there's a like early 2000s is in resurgence right now. We love to see y'all niggas still performing, especially if you still can. Okay. Y'all, I was crying laughing. Okay. So this nigga is trying to get attention. And I just wish that him and Bam would be more discerning. Everybody, period. If you on a reality show, be more discerning about the people you invite, because so often y'all get into relationships and bring people on these shows off rip, and you could tell that's always what they wanted. Okay, but let's just, you know, stop wearing all them fucking chains and shit. Stop having unprotected sex with random bitches. And pay attention to when niggas is always trying to like rush into marriage. Ain't nobody else trying to rush into marriage. Why you trying to rush into marriage? What's wrong with you? What you trying to hide? You trying to get me locked up. You clink, you trying to get me chained to you before I really know what it's hitting for. You not gonna trick me, nigga. I remember I told y'all when I saw Bam consistently getting proposed to over and over again, I said, I don't like it. It feel like pressure. Get him out of here. I ain't like the nigga chains. I ain't like the nigga teeth. It was a lot of stuff. I ain't like how he ain't know how to hold his liquor. It definitely feels like, you know, we was just trying to prove that we could find somebody else to be with. Y'all proved it. Now can y'all just go calm down, both of y'all?
You won't ever catch me doing. You feel me? Ever. God has blessed me to the point I ain't got to do that. And he made me a real man. Real men are not clout chasers. Real men are not trying to get with women just to get on TV or something. Let me tell
I swear, every time y'all say something about a real man, child. Real fathers, real men. What is it? It's time we take the call. Real father. Let me tell y'all something. If we have to work this hard to make y'all niggas do what y'all supposed to do, y'all, there's no such thing as a real man. Like, I might use that phrase too, but when niggas say it, I'm like, ain't no such thing. Ain't no such thing. A real man is a person that decides that they are a male adult, a human male adult. Okay, that you decided that that's what you want to do with yourself. Okay, then you do it. Y'all got the Tom Joyner reference. Okay, like I'm tired of this shit. Real man, my motherfucking ass. Like, what about when it was time to pay them bills? Real man. When it came time not to cheat, real man. When it came time to help with the kids and communicate, real man. My motherfucking ass, nigga. Y'all's a bunch of teenagers following niggas that y'all ain't never seen close up be real men. Y'all ain't never seen a so-called real man close up in y'all motherfucking life. Can't put together a image of what y'all think a real man's supposed to be. I'm tired. I'm just tired. That's all. I'm a little sleepy.
Afterwards, I think after
This nigga whack, and then because he's so whack, he making it so that Daryl don't look like Daryl is whack as he be. Okay, but Daryl, you in therapy, and you know I was just up here screaming at your mama on your behalf last week, so I'ma just go ahead and let this rock. Let's move on.
I don't want y'all to have the wrong impression. But I'm just very guarded now. I'm very, very guarded. I was always on alert, but I'm on high alert because I really don't know who I can really trust. Because what I've seen over the last 6 months, there are very few people that you can actually trust.
Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah. Very, very, very few.
Man.
And there are people that said some things, and it's gotten back to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And you remember we had this conversation, Ocho, about being down in the.
Oh my God, did they say you shouldn't have fucked that 19-year-old and did race play with your goofy, stupid ass? Is that what they said? Is that what they said? Was they supposed to keep that to themselves? They not supposed to be honest about the fact you fucked your own situation up, stupid ass nigga. Then you gonna get up here on the motherfucking internet grandstand and acting like somebody's supposed to stand beside you while you got caught out here. You possibly assaulted that girl. There was video proof of it. You ain't even want to see. You pay her the money. Now she a free agent. She done retired herself from fucking OnlyFans off your dime, nigga. You did whatever that lady said you did. So why the fuck you getting on the internet acting like you a victim? That's the thing that make me mad. Because these niggas really, because they don't really lose shit. Yeah, he lost some money, but he kept his motherfucking position on their little show. He's still able to come to us with the bullshit. But it pissed me off that you are accused of something you did what that lady said you did because you paid her off. And now you expecting people to have your back and be in your corner like you not the predator. You're the predator, nigga. You're the villain in the story. I know y'all like to make young girls that hit y'all up for y'all fucking pockets the villain in all of y'all stories, because God forbid y'all ever have to pay for the things that you do to people, pay for the disrespect. You could have got with a real prostitute who was about all of that shit. That's not what you did. You went and got a 19-year-old OnlyFans model because you wanted her to be stupid. You wanted her to be somebody whose ignorances you could exploit. But it's not fun when the rabbit got the gun, is it? Fucking miss me with all of this crying on the internet shit. I'm sorry, y'all. It's Saturday. It's raining outside.
People feel like they can pile on.
Yeah.
But I'm just very I'm very matter of fact. Hey, how you doing? It's nice to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going about. I'm on my way.
Yeah.
I'm on my way because I don't want people. Yeah, I had a conversation and Jeff, because if you stay too long, Ocho, the more people, and this is what I had to learn. And somebody told me this.
Mm-hmm.
They say, Shannon, the more people you become involved with, the more stories there is to be told.
Mm.
Circle got to be crazy small.
The more people you're involved with, Shannon, the more stories there are to be told.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like that.
I don't, because it insinuates that you keep doing shit. It insinuates that you can't control yourself. And the more people you're around, the more people are going to bear witness to your proclivities, to your sexual deviance or whatever the fuck. That's what it sounds like to me. So keep the circle small. That way people not going to tell what they see. They're not going to talk about what really be going on. Please just speak to me and walk past. Just say hey and bye, nigga. We don't need to have a personal relationship with you. Fucking weirdo. I don't see how you don't see that any woman that get into a situation with you should be nervous about what you might do to her once she's at a disadvantage. Because you said you was going to choke that girl and all of that shit. Why are you acting like you the victim? Goofy, funky ass nigga. And of course, Chad didn't switch up on you. What the fuck else Chad gonna do? Chad didn't have a job at ESPN. This was the only time that Chad was sitting up here talking to somebody for real. This is what he was doing. This podcast was getting him jobs. What the fuck he was supposed to do? But be loyal to the person who his eggs are in their basket. Some of his eggs are in their basket. Just like some of your eggs is in his basket because y'all partnered on this situation. Fuck out of here. He would have been a better friend to you if he would have told you that you was a goddamn fool. And you need
I didn't know
help. Rabbit.
What was going to happen. I appreciate you, Ocho, because you're like, hey, when you text me, Unc, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Whatever we got to go through, we going through it. You ain't by yourself.
Hey, till the wheels fall the fuck off. Shit, you gave me opportunity.
There are so many people, Ocho and Joe.
Where I'm going?
Hello.
That used to call, that used to text.
Yeah.
I ain't heard from them since this happened.
Mm. But that's all right, though.
Because I was supposed to hit you up after you got accused of raping somebody? I was supposed to hit this nigga up like, hey, bro, what's up? How you doing? I heard you had got, you had raped somebody. I heard you had assaulted somebody, son. I heard you had stole somebody's pussy. I just wanted to make sure you were okay after whatever you went through. I don't know. The fuck? The people that didn't talk to you are probably the people that feel like, I ain't trying to be around no nigga doing. Not only is you fucking a 19-year-old with your goofy ass, white 19-year-old. We already knew that. But then you doing race play with the bitch? I'm not fucking with you, nigga. We already knew you ain't really like black people like that. We knew you had internalized racism and hate, that you look like, a large gorilla like nigga. Like, yeah, we know that you upset about that. You know what I mean? Like, that's why your shirts and your pants are so tight. That's why you let that white man talk to you crazy on, we know, because you always gotta remind everybody you're not that type of black, right? Well, now we know what type of black you are. And it seems as if whenever there's a black man that is in some variation between Terry Crews and Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, that they are probably somewhere asking a white woman to abuse them in some type of racial way. We can pretty much guess that now. Okay. So next time y'all see a black man that look like he don't really like black women like that, and he wears shirts a little too tight, polos and shit, look like he's gonna pull the sweater over the shoulders and tie it in a knot. Okay, looks like he might have a really good friend down to the country club named Buffy. Okay, yeah, him. That likes when the older white women come and flirt with him as the big black buck. Okay, yeah. Just automatically know that some white girl is whipping him with a whip and making him say your name is Toby. Just know. Want us to feel sorry for you because you got caught up and had to pay for you preying on that goddamn 19-year-old OnlyFans model. Who knows what happened to the OnlyFans model before she got to you? Because I don't care what nobody say. You 19-year-old and you selling coochie already? Yeah, somebody fucked up in your childhood. That's how that went. That's not your fault. It's not your fault. Right. Why can't people be accountable? Tokyo Vanity said you just wanted us to believe you and believe you ain't do it. You should fight for why you spell fight like that, bitch? You should fight for yourself. How you mad because someone gave an allegation about you and basically said, okay, I did it. Here's your money. People got bills, kids, their own life and image. Ain't no one finna get wrapped up for you, Shannon. Ocho literally a woman beater. Of course, he's stuck by you. His image already ruined. Both because y'all weak when it comes to women. And they not even really weak when it comes to women. They weak in general. That's an extension of a weakness within themselves. I don't like the way, because when you say they weak when it comes to women, it implies that the women are causing the weakness. The women are causing you to stumble. No, your bitch ass weak all on your own. At what point do you not be weak for women when all you get access to is a plethora of pussy? Y'all are famous athletes. Y'all get pussy thrown at y'all. You should be equipped to deal with pussy being thrown at you at this point. That's 19-year-old pussy. That's not smart. Gonna stay away from that. Okay. If I'm gonna get a white girl, she's gotta be grown. Okay. She has got to be making a firm decision that she wants this dick. Okay. I can't have anybody questioning whether I was trying to take advantage. Get you a Latina lady. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody would have loved that. Get you a little Latina lady, 30-something years old. Maybe one kid that really looks up to a nigga like you. That way, and he's not 100% black. Like Brian McKnight the situation, if you will. There are ways for nobody to find out that you an asshole until, we can't help it anymore. Because I feel like Brian McKnight could have pretended to be a better person to the public and decided not to. So we appreciate him for his obvious ignorance of how he comes off and then also not giving a fuck. We so glad you feel like that. I like to know who I'm dealing with, I like that. Do I ever cross your mind? Anytime. Do you ever wake up reaching out for me? Okay, I want to get to this story. Substitute teacher reportedly fired on her day off. That's not what it's saying. But I don't know why my mind went there. Substitute teacher reportedly fired on her day off. But no, on her first day at Lake Cormorant High School after reportedly recording on school grounds and posting the footage to social media. Well, y'all, this is the problem with the little studs, okay? The problem with the little studs is they want to be a nigga so bad that they don't realize the parts of niggas you should not copy, like the dumb illiterate parts, the entitlement. Like, no, if you are a stud, if you are a masculine woman in education, you have to be extremely smart. You have to be above board, and you can't be flirting with the fucking kids. Let's watch.
As you guys may know, I am the substitute that was recently fired from teaching because of my TikTok. It's honestly so sad how sick the world is that you guys automatically mischaracterize me fully. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young. I look like one of them. Yeah. We gotta.
What do you mean, sheesh? The girl didn't even look at you. She wasn't even looking at you. It's like, y'all know how we talk about prototypes, archetypes, personalities and shit? Feel like Lil Wayne and them created these stud chicks. You know what I'm saying? Who are you talking to?
New hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now.
New hustle unlocked. Oh my gosh. She packed her lunch, put it in a Walmart bag. She got Gatorade, water, Skittles. Okay, Lunchable. Got a Zatarain's pasta for the microwave. Okay, listen, boom.
Little breakfast. Let's get the day rolling. Who would have ever thought it?
I know, I'm so young looking. Don't try to fuck me, but do. What's going on?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Have a good day. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't have to do too much.
What is that around her neck? Y'all, what in the young nigga hard life? Bitch, what in the young nigga hard life is going on here? Do you want to be a rapper or do you want to be a teacher? And I really want y'all to do other stuff besides rap. I'm not even gonna lie.
Man, I really, to be honest.
No, the fake chain is ridiculous. The fake chain is so ridiculous. Y'all, they're performing masculinity that they got from niggas that was performing masculinity. Bitch, not a copy of a copy.
I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher.
So you let them do whatever they want to do. You got a big ass chain on. You got a tight ass outfit on. You got young nigga hard life locks. And you talking to us in a monotone vocal fry that is supposed to reflect you don't give a fuck. Yeah, bitch. You fucking up all over the place. They should have fired you. They should have never hired you. Because if you showed up to the interview like this, I would be upset with whoever hired you.
To me.
She posing, y'all. She posing. She kicked her feet. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the XK Beach is kicking.
A little lunch break.
Y'all, I'm probably not gonna get paid for this live. I hate this. I'm probably not gonna get paid for this live. This is terrible.
About these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young. I look like one of them.
Appreciate it.
You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content, little fit check. Really just a chill fit.
Let me tell y'all something. Nobody does fit checks more than stud teachers. My God, on today, nobody does more fit checks than a stud that teaches at a school. I'm telling y'all, once you get one on your timeline, it's so many motherfucking studs that's teachers and shit, and they gotta show you their like business casual mask look that they didn't put together for the school children. Like it is a lot, and it is also hilarious. Yeah, no, she got her tripod up. I'm the kids looking like, did she just come in and record everything? This her first date. Girl, she a content creator. She not a teacher. The fuck?
And aside from the body cam that was already recording, everything else was recorded when I was alone. And as I explained to Lake Corma when I first arrived, this was my very first time subbing ever. I had absolutely no idea that I couldn't record students, or else I definitely wouldn't have done it. I truly would have honestly recorded.
Why wouldn't you automatically understand that? Everybody out like because they YNs. That's why. So they don't understand decorum, right? You young and you a young nigga. So, you know, y'all don't pay attention to decorum and shit. But essentially, the children are a protected class. Okay? When they are children, that means you can't just put them on your social media because they are children. And there is an idea that you put children on the internet and freaks use the image of children for whatever they want to use it for, or that you're getting paid off the image of these children. What might happen? Some of these children may not be on the internet. Maybe they're not supposed to be on the internet. You're putting them on your page to be seen by whoever sees the post. So the idea when you decide to be a teacher is to protect the children. And the first way to protect the children is to not put them on your social media. Especially not like in class and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, we were doing a homecoming thing. The kids were getting ready, but those kids are performers. Like, we're all about to do a parade together. Everybody's going to put this shit on the internet, okay? But nah, like this, you're in the classroom. Like, no, have some decorum about yourself. Why in?
Myself, if I knew it was an issue with recording students. I went on TikTok before I worked, and that's what I seen. I'm by far no predator or anything close to it. That is insane for they even to be put onto me.
Okay, you don't even know how to talk, so maybe you shouldn't be a substitute. But to be honest, a lot of substitute fuck the kids. Who knows a substitute that was rumored to have fuck kids at the school? Yeah, the niggas may not have looked like kids, but they were. And you got your old ass popping sour pussy on a 15-year-old boy, but because he looked 27, it's okay. I know regular teachers do too, but like around my way, like the substitutes really used to be like fucking like, why is the substitute fucking the football players, girl? I don't know. And it is grooming, and y'all do shit because y'all like the attention. You like the attention from those kids. You could tell because you playing it up unnecessarily. You playing it up. That means you're going to enjoy it. That means the kids are going to flirt, and you might flirt back. And even if you've never had a child as a fucking girlfriend, it feels as if you would flirt with these kids and create the prospect of that. You don't have enough decorum in order to create the separation.
Truly just thought I was doing something good for the youth. Like, honestly, and I was enjoying it. I wasn't going to make a video, but I've been receiving an awful amount of hate. I feel like it was necessary for me to clear my name up. I truly do apologize for how it may seem, but my slang and terminology is much different than yours. But none of the kids knew they were being recorded at any point. And I do apologize for this once again. I truly do, but I had no idea this was prohibited. I assure you that it would have not been posted. What I meant by shorter in the terminology, the kids were going to take me down were absolutely not what you guys took them as. Those kids were smaller than me, shorter than me, younger than me. They are.
Take me down mean they gonna try to fuck me. What are we talking about? And Portia, you ain't that fucking old in the comments talking about maybe I'm old, but what does they trying to take me down mean? Like, what do you mean? Y'all don't know what take you down? I'm gonna take you down. I'm really gonna take you down and show you what I'm about. Can I take you down? You body, oh. Body up and down. So don't stop, don't get it. Can't wait no more. The last time I actually liked that nigga was around that time, a long time ago. But yeah, that's what take you down means. You didn't know? You didn't know? The fuck is y'all talking about? Acting like we that old.
Shorties, they're young. That absolutely means nothing with flirting. My terminology is much different from you guys. So I said the kids were going to.
I hate when people try to correct, like try to act like now you know how to speak English. You guys, don't you guys me, bitch. Don't you guys me, bitch. Okay, I know exactly what you meant. I know what you were talking about. Shorty is young. Shorties does mean young, but it also can mean like little girlfriend and all of that type of shit. Remember, I know you might be too young for this, but on Moesha, okay, Q used to call Moesha Shorty all the time. And that's what you know what I'm saying? We call them juvies out here. My little juvie or my little yeah. But at one point it was, Shorty, my little shorty or whatever. Now it's my little yeah.
Take me down as in a phrase of the kids all together. That absolutely did not mean anything sexual. That is sick to even think of that.
No. We're not sick because we thought the words you use were being used in the context we are used to them being used in, bitch. We're not sick. You're sick for implying it. What do you mean they want to take you down? You meant that they wanted to fuck you. The video is of a little girl looking at you and giggling like she thought you was cute because you look close to their age. That's what the fuck you meant. We not slow. We not slow. You may be slow, but we not slow.
I am a content creator. I am known. The kids.
And be a content creator. Be a content creator, bitch. Don't be a teacher.
Knew me, they were supporters of mine. So I say take the kids were going to take me down. It means it's the same way that supporters do anybody else that they support. I'm no different from them. I handle myself more than properly. I do have a fan base. I do have support.
So you meant the kids knew you because they knew you from online and they was going to take you down, meaning they was going to be like, oh my God, substitute. Oh my God, it's the substitute. She's so cute. She's such a stud. She's a studstitute. Bitch, get out of my face with this shit.
Supporters. I do have people that know me. Those kids already had knew me previously. So it was several kids coming up to me trying to see, am I that person? That's what I meant by take me down. All hassling me at once is what I meant.
Oh, you loved it. You fucking loved it. You whore.
Absolutely didn't mean anything sexual from kids. That is sick. Those are kids, so they see me as somebody famous. They were all entouraging me at one time.
They entouraging you? She can't be a substitute because she don't know the fucking words. They were entouraging you? Oh my God. Let me help you. Let me help you, bitch. Hold up, bitch. Let's find words that mean bombard. Okay? Let's see. I can find you a whole bunch of words. I bet you. Okay? Attack. Blitz. Torpedo. Entouraging is not what it was, bitch. She said they were entouraging her. Like what? Look, I'm trying to find some other words that we can use besides bombard. Okay? Because I feel like attacked is not the right word. Y'all think she was being attacked by them school children? Where's the video of her being attacked? Say they charged at you. They pounced. It was an onslaught of teenagers. They was rushing me. That's a good one. They was rushing me. They was all invading my space. It was incursion. It was an act of aggression. They was storming a bitch. It was a raid. Find some other words, bitch. You in the class talking about you gonna let the kids do anything, talking about entouraging. Bitch, I am done. entouraging me. I cannot. Crowding, surrounding.
And that's what I mean. I find it sick that you guys would assume, as you guys may.
Yeah, nah, we not sick, bitch. You sick. That's what was going on the internet with that. All right, y'all. So I want to play this trailer with y'all right quick because it's a scheme set up by Todd. Okay. There's a scheme set up by Todd. He got a new film coming out, and he wanted us to check out the trailer and see how we feel. Okay.
It all starts out with trust. I know about his partners, and he knows about mine. He knows about you.
Okay, first of all, Todd, I can't take you seriously. What is going on with these wigs?
You sure you ready for this?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Wow, babe.
That's supposed to be his real hair? I hope so.
Really doing it.
That's it, huh, man? You moving to the big old city of Atlanta.
At this rate, baby, you're gonna be to buy that ring in a few months, maybe even have the wedding next spring.
You move to the A and then you gonna get married? Yeah, okay.
What's my 2 rules?
Work hard, play harder.
We work in entertainment, so let's have some fun.
To the new guy. Salute.
Oh my God, Todd, you're a part of the scheme?
She's beautiful. Well, they all are.
He's cheating on me.
Nah, that can't be real. That can't be his real hair.
You gotta get pictures of him and that woman
Oh, come on, Addie Benson. Come on, bam, bitch.
together.
We're gonna do something about these suits off the rack.
I love you just the way you are. Girl, I need to get you together too, because you in the A now. I miss the small town guy that I fell in love with. Now we start hanging out and
Yeah, that was absolutely a wig. So that when he cut his hair off, he would look suave. Like they wanted him to go from looking goofy to looking suave and debonair.
he's out in the streets, that's when you gonna have to trust.
Told you she was digging you. Just being cool. When an A don't move like that.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Oh my God. Do we really need Bolo in every production? I swear, every Black people production that seems like it's gonna go to BET Plus or Amazon Prime, y'all gotta put Bolo in it. My God. And the reason why I say that is because Bolo is not a good actor. Sorry. Bolo cannot act. I get tired of y'all with this.
You tripping, man.
If you ever find it in your heart to forgive me again.
Would y'all like to indulge?
Oh, okay. This is giving twa. This is giving twa. This is absolutely giving twa. Not only because this look like twa too. Y'all know at the beginning Lance got killed. Lance!
I don't even know who you are anymore. Why didn't you come home last night?
I understand what it feels like.
Girl, don't bring your man to Atlanta.
New home, new opportunities.
But the same us, right?
Always the same ones.
All right. All right. Okay. 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 Of course it's giving Tubi. What do you mean? Huh? But I still think it look like it's good. To me, it still look like it's good. What y'all think? I think it look good. It definitely looked like something I might want to watch, but it reminds me of when Kenya, well, and that wasn't was that the first Twa? Yeah, the Twas. It looked like the first Twa, the second Twa. Okay, the only Twa it don't look like is the third Twa. And that was with Reagan Gomez Preston. And that was a good one too. But the first 2 Twas, that's what this looked like to me. Okay. We gonna see, girl. Good on Peacock. Yeah, no, it might, if it's, they say it's gonna be in theaters. So I don't know where it's gonna be after that, but it's only in theaters. Chicago, November 1st, Detroit, November 2nd. And go to don'tbringyourmantoatlanta.com to find out when it's gonna be. Child, I'm glad y'all giving Shamia a job because I don't know if she gonna still be on Real Housewives of Atlanta much longer. Okay, I'm glad to see that Bam is getting work. Okay, come on, Bam. But Shamia actually does look like she did good. Like Shamia look like she can act. Okay. The other girl look like she can act. And the only person I feel like that, like just Bolo. Bolo cannot act. Bolo fine. And I guess that's all it takes. But you know what? As long as Bolo is not being like hemmed up by Tyler Perry, then I feel like I'm gonna take the bright spot about that. Cause if you start doing movies with Tyler Perry and you look like Bolo and you start doing TV shows with Tyler Perry, bitch, you get sanctioned off. Like you get quarantined off. You don't get to work with nobody else. Okay. So the fact that Bolo is, out here working with several people, you know what I'm saying? Good for Bolo. It's just like Jennifer Lopez. Just because you can't actually do the thing doesn't mean you shouldn't be able to do the thing. You know what I'm saying? The City Girls showed us that, yeah, I can't rap, but bitch, I bet you I'm about to. You know what I'm saying? I don't begrudge people. All right, girl, let's go ahead. Girl, I wish the fuck I did care about Kevin McCall. I wish I did care about Kevin McCall. I don't though. Crazy abusive niggas, they be friends. They flock together. That's how they be. That's on them. So let's get to Braxton family values, okay?
Man, my address. I'm not expecting y'all to really give a about me. What I am asking about is my child.
Do I know where you live?
Well, of course you don't come. So
Exactly.
my
So
thing,
how would I
I know
give
where
it
you
to him?
live because I put down your down payment.
Okay, let's stop right there. She said, I know where you live because I put down your down payment. Let me tell y'all something. Almost every archetype of personality that they pretended to have when this show first came out on WeTV back in the Gap, we found out that a lot of it is a lie. Or just not necessarily a lie, but bullshit. Tawanda, now that we really look at Tawanda, are you really the responsible person? Are you really the responsible person? Are you really the responsible person? Because you don't ever really seem to be able to handle your own shit. It's always you needing help. And if you was that responsible, I feel like you would have, all of the access you have to all of these celebrities, bitch, you couldn't have figured out something to do for yourself that doesn't require Tony and Tamar to be paying your bills and shit. It's given to Wanda's actually kind of, sort of, just a little bit, maybe a bum.
Beautiful. And you've been stealing from me for the past couple years on my credit cards. Help
But
me.
what you steal?
I don't.
Okay, so you did not deny that you stole money from her credit cards. Let me tell you something right now. You can't steal no nigga that don't want to be stole. And I'm going to just say this. I care more about you stealing money from me than us sharing dick. Because I don't feel like you can steal anybody. You can't steal people. We shared dick. I've shared dick with a whole bunch of people, I'm sure. Not all at the same time, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm sure the dicks I've had, other people have had them. Guess what? That means we shared dick. Okay? Because it's some chick I don't know. Sometimes the chick I do know, we might have fucked the same dude. Okay? I'm friends right now with some women that, have had relationships. Well, a woman that has had a relationship with my husband before we got together. Like, we've shared it. Okay, now what? Has she ever stole money from me though? Like, that would be a different thing. See, I can't fuck with you if I find out you done stole money from me. But see, if it comes out that we share dick, I can get past that.
Steal anything.
You don't. You stole men.
Who's the man that I stole?
Tony's. You slept with them.
Oh,
a few times.
Who? What man?
You not get the lead.
Okay, so Tamar knocked the glass over. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, the way Tawanda holds her hands like this, when I tell y'all, it really annoys me because it gives, I'm going to start a mess and then I'm going to act like I'm the calm person. That's what it gives. Hold up. All right. Y'all see she knocked it down.
Oh,
now, what is that look, Trina? Trina, what is that look? What is this face saying? Trina, I want the story behind this here face that you have.
down there, bitch.
Oh, you're such a liar. Such a liar.
Man, he said he Tawanda.
You know that's a lie.
I swear to God.
That's a lie. Which God are you trying to?
Your man for? You think I too?
Don't you?
Girl, don't you fuck with Tony Braxton. Let me tell you something. Let me see if I can find this whole scene, girl, because I want the whole scene. I want the whole scene. But hold up. Before we go to that, let's listen to Trina doubling down on sticking beside her late ex-husband. Says her niece Ashley's story may be her truth, but that doesn't mean it's the truth. And I'm just gonna say, I want you and your church lady wig and the weight you've gained since you got with that nigga to suck a dick.
There's a lot in the season about the drama around Ashley and her revelation. What you had some feelings about that. How did you feel it ended up?
Well, first I'll say that you can never deny anybody their truth.
But
but when you say that someone has their truth, it doesn't necessarily mean it's the truth. It is just the truth as they interpret it. I wish her healing.
Sending text messages to a 16-year-old is very cut and dry, Trina. So I don't know why you're deciding to create this area of grayness as if it's not as simple as, did he text her? Yes or no? Did he text her? Yes or no? Like, it's very simple. Very, very simple. And I imagine you would have asked him and inquired about it back then when it came out, because it came out back then.
I pray for her healing. But on the other hand, I know as a person, me, myself, I can't be held accountable for someone else's actions.
Yeah.
And as an aunt, I did all the things that I could. I embraced her. I let her know, you're my family. If you need anything from me, I'm here. And I can't speak.
Yeah, everything except for to validate her experience and not make it seem as if her truth, because her truth implies that she's lying about something or there's something that she doesn't understand. That's what it implies when you say her truth, as if her truth and his truth are two different things about the same fucking thing. No, that's not how that works.
For the dead, I can't speak for the deceased, but all I can do is just.
But you are though, because it's unnecessary. I support my niece. That's it. We don't need to hear nothing else about it.
Speak for me and just be there if ever she needs me.
Yeah. They showed on the show that you got some bullying comments on social media. Were you surprised by all of that?
Well, no, because in the jury of public opinion, you're already you've already been sentenced, and that's something that people didn't understand because they didn't get the full scope of the story and what happened. There's so much more that could be told. There's so much more that should.
She reminds me of Keke Palmer with that bullshit. There's a way that they talk in order to make themselves sound more factual or more accurate. And really it's bullshit and annoys me.
Have been told. However, none of it should have been for public consumption.
Yeah, isn't
I
that
think if
interesting
you are ready for healing, I think if you want healing, I think if you're looking for healing, you have to speak to the person where you feel like you can get resolve first, not open forum.
How is she supposed to talk to a dead motherfucker?
There's a lot in the season about the drama around.
I just wanted to know. Like, it's a bunch of bullshit, bro. Y'all always trying to, don't bring it to the. Why not? Why not? Why not bring it to the public? Why not? We bring everything else to the public. Why not? Why not? To protect who? The image of a dead person who we already thought was an ain't shit ass sexual deviant? Okay, girl. If you think, it deserves all of that, that's your cross to bear, bitch.
What you eating?
Oysters?
I wish I could eat oysters.
Why can't you? It's slime. Don't you have a man?
I'm sorry, what? What does that mean?
Yes,
that means something.
That means something. You don't know what that means.
I don't.
so you don't suck dick and you don't swallow. Good to know.
Fellatio. You should like slime? Yes.
Yes.
I'm engaged.
I'm celibate. I just remember.
You what?
I am. I've been celibate for a year.
Well, a year? You were married a year ago.
No, I wasn't. I got broken up with on my birthday. I don't know what you're talking about.
It ain't been a year yet.
Okay, so I've been celibate for a year.
Child, not I don't believe that you ain't been using your coochie. And I'm gonna actually argue with you about it. Bitch, I'm not about to argue with nobody. Oh, you say, oh, okay, girl. Okay, girl.
She wants to argue that.
I'm not going to argue about
and
your vagina.
Thank you.
I'm not going to do that.
And she doesn't like slime, so. So how was Tulum?
It was fun. I couldn't do nothing.
I got hit by a car.
She broke her arm. Are you okay, though?
Yeah, it's just that I'm just annoyed.
How about your wedding dress?
I had to get it altered. So how is the wedding plans going?
It's just a lot of little nuances, like getting the dresses and the guys out.
Okay, hold up. I'm not getting paid for this episode at all. Hold up. Let me cover it up. And then I'm going to let it keep playing.
Fits.
Well,
and
isn't
then doing the table.
it customary for the maid of honor to be doing those things?
It is customary. Aren't you the maid of honor? Yeah,
I have been relieved of my duties, honey.
Who relieved you?
I had asked, did anybody else get a maid of honor invitation? And not only did Tawanda say no, Trina and Tony said no also.
I didn't give any one person that special title of maid of honor or matron of honor.
We all got the same invitation, and it was all of Tawanda's sisters and her friends, and they were all to be ladies of honor.
Now, to be fair, I was a little confused because everyone is like the maid of honor. I mean, how are you going to make everyone be us?
To me, it sounds like you decided to make it everybody so that when you act funny with Tamar, it doesn't seem like it's personal because it's everybody. That's what it feels like to me. Like it seems like a setup of some sort, if that makes sense. That's what y'all, is it just me? That's what it seemed like to me. Let me find this shit on TikTok. That way I can scrub through. Because I hate the way Instagram doesn't let you scrub through things. But yeah, oh, not that clip. Does reality entertainment TV have a TikTok, bitch? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use.
Didn't want you to come. I'll wait.
Y'all can hear
because what we were told is that you didn't want to film with us.
Well, you already know why I want to film with y'all, because y'all sent me a cease and desist and try to destroy my business.
Who's
That's
y'all?
not true.
Not assist and desist.
Hold on. Who's y'all?
Hold.
Wait a minute. Wait. Come on. Let's go.
Want to go there, y'all?
Yes, we do.
Oh, yes, I do.
Who's y'all? Who's y'all?
The cease and desist.
The what? What is that? Oh, you mean a cease and desist?
Girl, you know what the fuck she meant. Stop with the bullshit.
Am I the only one that thinks that cease and desist is a big deal? That is the catalyst of why me and my sisters have not been able to get along. For my sisters to not respond to me about a cease and desist that came from you all to shut me down is horrible. So y'all don't even want to talk about it? That's all I want to discuss. So all this other I feel is non and void.
But who's y'all? Who's y'all?
Y'all family attorney sent me.
No, hold on. I hadn't had him as my attorney for years.
Oh, so you didn't know about it? So let me
I didn't know about it.
So
Thank you. I knew nothing about it.
Tony, that's your best friend.
Wait a minute, hold the heck up. Wait a minute. No. We're not
You
going
didn't know about what
We're not going to try to convict Tony for a crime she didn't commit. I knew nothing.
Nothing. Because somebody gave him my address, which is a complete breach.
One
of y'all gave this my address.
One of y'all gave this nigga my address. Okay, listen. I definitely feel like they talked about it behind her back, and everybody knew that they were going to send her a cease and desist because they didn't want her to talk about it. People were saying it's the brother. I believe it's the brother, but I believe they knew about it and they didn't give her a heads up. That's what I think.
I tried to shut down my entire business. I am a promoter. I am also a singer. By sending a cease and desist, it's shutting down my business. And my problem is nobody wanted to come to my defense.
So you're going to sit there and say, Tony Braxton?
Tony Braxton, I got you on the phone.
Braxton. No, Tony Braxton ain't never had your back.
I got Tony Braxton.
I want to be on record. I want it on national television. You want to say I don't have your back?
You didn't have my back when it came to your loyal friend.
Give me the strength, Lord Jesus.
Get the strength. Get you some muscles.
With a heavyweight, don't with me, Tamar. Don't with Tony Braxton.
Looks like Tawanda was happy to get Tamar in trouble with Tony talking about don't fuck with Tony Braxton. Bitch, you've been fucked with. Now what? Like, you've been fucked with. Now what? Like, this is ridiculous, y'all. I don't know what's going on with everybody, but I feel like something is wrong with all of them. I think it stems from the mama. I think it stems from things unsaid. I think it thank you, Tamaya, for the Cash App. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, I think it's all bullshit. I think something wrong with everybody. Something wrong with Trina. Something wrong with Tawanda. Why Tawanda ain't got no hair? She got alopecia. Trina, you gaining weight, eating your feelings, huh? Tony, you got lupus, right? So you know, inflammation, sick over and over again. Tamar, little mental health issue, might be a little bipolar. Yeah, it's giving. I blame y'all mama and y'all raggedy ass daddy. I do. And the brother is abusive, and he was abusive to his children. Yeah. That's giving. I blame the motherfucking parents. Everybody got problems. Everybody got issues. Nobody's getting to the root of the problem. But as we get older, we think that we are covering these things up more, and we're not. You're not covering anything up, Trina. You're not covering anything up, Tawanda. You're not covering anything up, Tony, because Tony, the fact that you even married to Beatrice, Brian, Bubba, that's insane. That shows that something is wrong with you mentally. That out of all the women this nigga has ever been with, you are the only one I think he's been married to. Something's wrong with you. All you want is financial security. You don't care that you and the nigga don't speak the same language. You don't care that the nigga be falling asleep at the wheel. You don't care about none of that. He's financially stable and he'll kill people. Great. Okay, something's wrong with Tony. Trina, the fact that you would even defend Gabe, the fact that you married Gabe over and over again, no matter how many times he cheated on you, made me feel like you didn't really love yourself. Your accent that sounds like I'm trying really hard not to sound like where I'm from. Yeah, you don't like yourself neither. We can tell something wrong with you. Tawanda, that nigga didn't have no hair. You ain't got no hair. Now that nigga went and got hair, and you want us to feel like you look pitiful was a really good word. I think the diva Erica De Niro used that word. She said the bitch looked pitiful. Keep putting all of them little top hats and shit on her head. And I said, yes. Like when I see a bitch with no hair, I want her to stand up there like Grace Jones. Okay. I want you to stand up there like Grace fucking Jones. I want you to be Strange. All right. I want you to, like, if I'm a bald head bitch, I know that I look like a beautiful alien from outer space and y'all gonna eat it up. Like, that's the attitude I want. I don't want you to be a bald head scallywag with little bitty top hats on. I don't want you to be, a bald head scallywag that then put a little ribbon and a little bow on her little bitty, on her bald head so that she could make everybody think, oh, I'm like a child, infantilize me. I'm getting married, even though I'm like almost 60. And I want everybody to make a big deal about it. Like I ain't been married before. All of y'all that want every decision y'all make when it comes to relationships to be some type of like moment for us to praise you is ridiculous. Do something for people to praise you. Throw your own self a fucking party, but getting married so that people can validate you is weird as fuck. And I feel like that's what Tawanda is doing. Also, the way she handles Tamar is annoying. Like, you gaslight the piss out the crazy sister. And I say the crazy sister because I think all you hoes is crazy. But because Tamar is the loud, rambunctious one, she's the one that's going to get labeled crazy the most, right? So you antagonize the emotionally honest person. They look crazy. You look like the together one. And now you get to feel better about yourself, even though the truth of the matter is she had to pay your bills. So who's really together and who's not? Also, Was Tawanda bald when Tamar was bald not too long ago? Y'all remember Tamar ain't have no hair for a minute? And y'all know that's another thing, right? Y'all stress yourselves out behind these niggas and they take your hair. I don't know if y'all know that. A lot of these issues that they have are issues that I think are mental and emotional. And, you know, God bless Tracy's soul. But I I don't think she made great decisions either. Just saying. And it did seem like you carried a lot on you. And I also, I feel like sometimes when people develop cancer, it has a lot to do with the weight they carry around inside their bodies about their life. You know what I mean? Miko, thank you for rememorizing yourself. Kayla, thank you for the super sticker. Kimi Kim, thank you for the super chat. Someone said it would have been better if it were a black person growing up around Asian people going to a HBCU. Yes. Like, make somebody be nice to us in a fucking movie or film. Simone, thank you for the super chat. Hi, Brian. I want to apologize for my will you have kids comment in your live today. Didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. I appreciate that. I appreciate the apology. J Ray, thank you for the super chat. Another creator that critiqued the show with similar sentiments of the anti-blackness went digging on the writer who called people intellectuals has lied about being Blasian before both parents are black. So the creator lied about being Blasian? Like, obviously a weirdo bitch, like a weirdo black bitch would, like, I'm sorry to say it like that, weirdo bitch. Like, obviously a weirdo would, come up with this concept as a black woman in this day and age. Like, come on. Like, I would have thought it was something that somebody non-black would have did or a man would have done. But the fact that a black woman did that is giving Lil' Kim. Y'all don't want to be black. Y'all want to be somebody else's ethnicity. Peanutters, thank you for the super chat. Just in case you don't get paid for this live. I got 5 on it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Fat, thank you for the super chat, boo. Just in case YouTube try it and knowing them kids told on her, she thinks she was being cool, but them kids probably felt uncomfortable and think she lame. Cause she look lame to me. Bitch look lame to me. People that try too hard, people that have too much hood vernacular, like, really, bitch, ain't nobody teach you no regular words. Stop talking to me. Jarrell, thank you for being a member, love. As a queer teacher, you have to be mindful of everything you say and do. Get out of my facial with this. She making me mad. I know that's right. So, I know buku, I know a lot of male teachers and I know the gay girls that's teachers, and you have to carry yourself above board. You can't be out here. You know what I'm saying?
No church ain't church. No church ain't church. No church ain't no church ain't no church. No church ain't.
Y'all see that, huh? I try to go. That's so weird. I don't know why that be happening. Allegedly Tamar and Tawanda slept with Tony's man. Child, people was making all types of content, pulling up times in the past.
That I can do it alone.
Here I am, just wondering what to do. Never had the chance to say what I needed.
T? Yeah. Own those eyes. Own them.
You need to
In
hit
here.
that eye
Okay.
right on, like on the one.
Okay.
Child, not 2004 being the first time that Iyanla tried to help these wayward children.
Here I am, just wondering what to do. Never had the chance to say what I needed. I've been pretending that I can't do it anymore, and I need to move on. I'm still standing strong.
Is that right?
That was good.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, but you holding back. So seems to me you have the talent, but you don't have the talent that the other girls may have for singing. And I think that when parents, she sound good, but she don't sound like she's actually into it like that. And it's more of a Tracy Chapman sound. This is 2004. If Tawanda really wanted to sing, she would have sang already. I don't think Tawanda ever really wanted to sing. I think she just did what she was told to do. And this is my problem with people who are always trying to decide what their children should do instead of letting their children figure it out for themselves. Because I feel like Evelyn and them, y'all wanted them children to sing. They sang. Tony hits it big. The group has a little bit of success. And instead of them trying to find other things to do, it was like they was forced to stay in the entertainment industry, even if that wasn't what they really wanted to do, or if they really had a passion behind it. So now, all these years later, you still resentful. And it's not because they're better performers. She's jealous because I don't think she wasn't ever given the space to figure out what her thing is. Even if she was, I think when she was younger, she was probably made to feel as if she had to choose something along, along music or church. Yes, it definitely gives that the mama wanted them to be the Clark sisters, and she thought she was the Clark sisters' mama and all of that. Is today I find out the lady's name is Tawanda Chloe. Is that right? Well, I'm gonna call it Tawanda. Okay, I'm gonna call it Tawanda. That's what I'm gonna do. Tracy was the carefree one. Yes, she has never enjoyed her career like that because she had to drag them along. Tony, yeah, Evelyn forced Tony to create Braxton Family Values and have her siblings on there. Tony did not want to do it. And you know what it shows me? That everybody is betraying themselves. I think that's the greatest thing you have to figure out in this life is how to show up for people who you care and love, but also not betray yourself. And I think that it was okay for Tony to say, I want to do this on my own. I don't want to bring everybody with me. I want everybody to figure out what they want to do. And if they really want to do what I do after I get where I'm going, then I will leave the ladder up for them. But I'm not carrying you on my back. Because I think what it really does is keep the individual from figuring out what they want to do, because automatically you want to be a star, or you want to do, a lot of people want to do that, and it's only because they see somebody do it. They don't know what they actually want to do. And it is affecting their health. All of them seem to be walking around keeping shit in, burying shit, and it's showing up in the way Trina has addictions to either alcohol or food, the way Tamar has, her issues with social media, but also with men, the way Tony has her issues with her health and her money and men. Tawanda, another thing, relationships, men and money, and not really having any real, I feel like, she didn't have any real guidance for what she wanted to do individually, not a part of the Braxtons, but as Tawanda. And I saw that she was doing some like directing and acting and stuff. And maybe that is what she really wants to do. That's cool. You figure it out whenever you figure it out. But it's important to figure it out. Because if not, you spend most of your life feeling like you don't have anything that drives you. You don't have the thing that makes coming here make sense for you. And you just here. And whenever you feel like you just here with no real purpose, that's a dark space to be in, because then it feels like nothing matters. It feels like nothing matters and nobody cares. And I imagine that that's how she might feel on some level, but then use that to manipulate and control people. Tony said her mom made her feel guilty about her success. I'm sure she did. She also takes care of Evelyn even when her money is funny. Only Tamar helps. Trina's boys seem to be struggling with self-image too. Yeah, whatever the mama's issue is, she will then breed in a child if she don't fix it for herself. And to me, it's obvious that your anti-blackness, you're wanting to separate yourself from your family and your blackness. I don't know why that's a connection, but I definitely see it in the way Trina's children show up. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they had terrible parents. The mom got her work done too, child, and she look a mess. I'm gonna leave her alone because that's an old lady. But I think the lady look a mess, if you ask me. I think the lady look a mess. The lady be doing too much. Then she be looking real light. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a lot of anti-blackness in that family. They absolutely give, we don't know why y'all made us niggas. We wish y'all hadn't. Okay. Yeah, like, girl, what is going on with this lady's face?
For all.
And this is what I was talking about when I was saying it was annoying me the way she always had something stupid looking on her fucking head. Like, what is
Of my ladies of honor to have it fitting. So I'm
like, I don't have any problem with people like enjoying and rejoicing and celebrating, special moments for themselves. But I can't get away from the feeling that sometimes I think people are doing shit for the wrong reasons. And so when I see them performing the celebration, it annoys me a little bit. It makes me feel like, how many times y'all been married? Why are y'all still doing it like this? Like, but I also don't want to be one of those people that's like, oh, why somebody can't enjoy whichever wedding it is? Why they can't do all of the things they want to do? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be like that, because that's not the intention behind it. It is just something about the way she is showing up during this wedding that is just bothering me. I don't know what it is. That looks even crazier on her head. Them dresses wasn't hitting either. Like, no, and that's what I wanted to play, because she came out in a dress at some point, and I wanted us to look at that. I also feel like there might be some truth to her having this thing close to Tamar's birthday on purpose. Like, you want Tamar to not come, but you want to make it Tamar's fault that she's not coming. You don't want to admit that you just don't want her to come. Or that you just don't like her. No, you want to create a situation where people think she's just being a bad sister.
Whenever anyone in the family was getting married, I was always present when they were trying on dresses.
Yes, we know. We know. You were always the assistant girl.
And I just think it's a big deal for your family and your
The first time. Were they not there the first time? What happened the first time?
sisters and your mom to be there when you're choosing a wedding dress. It's a big deal.
Miss Tawanda, are you ready to try on some dresses? Ladies, we'll be back.
We'll be back.
All right. It's going to be fantabulous, Umba. Can't wait to see you in it. I can't breathe.
Do we need to loosen it? Okay.
Here she comes.
Mm-hmm. All right, ladies.
It looks like, no. Bruh,
No
tell me what you
words.
think.
Speechless.
Can you tell me what you think, please?
Okay, so first of all, I know that's a child, but I'm not listening to the opinion of a child with that bang. Like, you decided to do that bang to your locks. I'm not listening to you when it comes to what dress I'm gonna wear. Okay, but I think the daughter's facial expression was correct. Y'all. And they all looking at her like she look a fool. Girl, what is this shit hanging off? Like, she really do look like the alien in The Fifth Element with this dress on. Y'all remember how they had like the Let's see, bitch, how she look? Bitch, you look like the diva. Okay? You look like the diva. I can't do it, y'all, but I try. That's what she look like. This is a shame. This is a travesty.
It wasn't flattering.
Back to the drawing.
And why is it covering your neck like that? She looked like that Childish Gambino album cover. Let me find it. Yeah, you like, I wake up feeling like it don't feel right. Yeah. Maybe don't wake my right. This what that shit kind of remind me of. Like, why you ain't got nothing around your neck? Why is this what this remind me of? That's terrible. Yikes. Girl, that's what the back look like?
To battle.
Also, don't Miss Evelyn remind me of the type of mama that's mean to her daughters. Like, the type of mama that enjoys ribbing her daughters in front of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they like laughing at you and embarrass you in front of people. You know what I mean? Girl, just have a party. This is the finished skirt. Oh, that's a pretty purple. I just want somebody to take. What is that? What is that on her head? Yeah, no, I don't want you to have a veil. I don't want you to have a veil. I don't think a veil is necessary. I think you need to just be out there with a bald head, okay, and a beautiful beat. You know what I'm saying? Be out there, make it the gown, a beautiful beat. Okay, maybe some nice earrings, you know what I'm saying? Bling blow. Um, why is her mama acting like she emotional overseeing this whole get married again? No, I don't think. Oh, look at them furrows in the back. Y'all look at them furrows. Y'all see them furrows in the back? Oh, that look cute. That look like some drug dealer girlfriend shit. It's a drug dealer girlfriend store. That's what this look like. See, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all see all of this? Y'all see all of that? Is all of this? Yeah, you us never part, Miss silly ass shit. I don't know, y'all. I listen. I don't know why people got to start acting like fucking children all of a sudden just because they didn't got in a relationship. I don't know what be going on. Evelyn is showing no child. Listen,
That girl had on
I don't like how light her face is in comparison to her hands and arms.
her face. She looks so beautiful. I almost
Because to be honest, ma'am, you look like the crypt keeper. You look like death.
cried.
You look like I died. I'm back.
What about your cast? Yeah, what about that?
Because she got hit by a car. I want to know how she got hit by a car. Because I low-key feel like the bitch got hit by the car on purpose. I'm sorry. I don't trust nothing about Tawanda. Because Tawanda, I think, has like self-sacrificed in a very controlling way. Like, I think you did all of the things you did for people so that they could view you in a certain manner. And they still went and did whatever the fuck they want to do. So now you feel regretful about always showing up for other people and maybe not requiring that they show up for you. And so now you want to take this moment to try to, like, you know, make everybody feel guilty and force everybody to want to be, you know, a part of this fucking sham of a wedding. Girl, leave me alone. I'm sorry, y'all. That's how I feel. I just, girl, go find yourself. Let me see. Let me find out. Hold up. Let me see when the verses come on, y'all. I'm supposed to be going somewhere tonight, but with the way I'm feeling, y'all, I hate when I get like this. I hate when they have stuff that's too late and I want to go, but my tired ass be tired. Okay, it's gonna be on Apple Music. It starts at 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so you have 2 more hours before it kick off, before the verses kicks off between Cash Money and Young Money. And honestly, I'm gonna watch it because I want to see who's still gonna be awake. Who gonna stay awake? That's what I want to see. I want to see who gonna stay awake. Who drug problems is gonna seep through in a performance? Because I just want to see who's gonna be in a room. I think it's gonna be entertaining. But yeah, I might fuck with y'all later on. We'll see. I enjoy you guys. Thank y'all so much for coming through. 1,300 people on a fucking Saturday. Thank you. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram, BondyBlue Bite. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already, but I do be feeling like most of y'all go here. Okay. I love you guys. Have a good rest of your evening, and I will talk to y'all later.